It is Monday. Just got done with the holiday shoot with Shannon. So much fun. I always underestimate how exhausting they are, but completely worth it. Tomorrow I will go to the shop and put all of these pieces away. It was fun. I cannot wait to see the photos, and by the time you see this video, I'll probably have the photos in, so I'll insert them here. I didn't bring my camera with to the actual shoot. I just had so much to carry, so I ended up just filming things on my phone, and I will throw in some videos here so you can get a little bit of a sneak peek. Good morning. It is Tuesday and I'm a little out of breath. I carried all of those bags of clothing, my laptop case, my backpack, my camera case, without spilling the chai that I just picked up. And it was funny. I was thinking about it. Where I work, it's street parking, and if you can manage to find a parking space in the parking lot that we have, that's it. And there are a lot of architects and like business guys that work along this block, and none of them park anywhere where they have to walk more than 10 feet. And you see a lot of us women who are carrying all of these massive things, trudging across the parking lot, through the alleys, all of that. But then you see these business guys not even wearing their coats, wearing their nice dress shoes, parking like 3 feet away from the front of their door. And it was interesting. But today I have a lot of things I need to catch up on. I feel like this past weekend I was just so focused on getting through Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, that I kind of let some projects just fall to the wayside. So today I'm going to start putting back everything from that shoot, get some of the little behind the scenes videos put together and uploaded. And honestly, I just looking at making this December as laid back as possible and just getting through it. All right, let's start the process of putting everything away. Now, luckily, the majority of the pieces that I brought were from the archive, but there were some that came from the sales floor. So my goal is to get those unpacked, steamed, rolled off if need be, back out, and then just start getting these things put back. Got a pretty good system going, but the packing is way better. The unpacking is always the part that I hate, but I haven't seen any of the images yet. I only saw glimpses of Shannon's camera after she took the raw images, and I am so excited for how they're going to turn out. Our model Audrey looked like an old Hollywood star. I could not have been happier with how everything turned out, how we all got along. We just did things in such rapid succession. And I mean, Shannon does it all. She does the hair, she does the makeup, she does the set. She did all of the set herself. I mean, she does it all. And I really wish she existed when I was a senior in high school. Obviously, she was younger than me and didn't have this profession yet, but I would have killed to have her take any of my photos, period, anything. So I'm so excited for how that's going to turn out. And it was a really good day. I was proud of myself and challenged myself with doing something that I'm not used to, and that is pulling back a bit in terms of my styling. I used a lot of solid colors, didn't use as many patterns, which is hard, but I'm really proud, and I think the images are going to turn out really beautiful. So hopefully sometime this week we'll start getting some images. She's lightning fast, so I wouldn't doubt if I get them in the next few days. It's going to be a good way to end the year, I think, on this note. Now I'm putting together some of the outfits. I saw that I needed silver shoes, and I am not a shoe person. So I was a little worried because I have all of these vintage silver and rhinestone heels, and our model's feet were very petite, so that would have worked. But then I forgot that I had, from the early aughts, my 17 magazine brand silver and holographic heels that I wore to, I believe it was my junior prom. Still had them, found them in my mom's garage. And they've actually come in handy so far. So if you would have told me back in high school I'd be styling my old clothing and shoes with my business that I built from the ground up, I wouldn't have believed you. And it's pretty cool to come to that full circle moment. Now, for those of you who've been watching the channel for a while, you may recognize this black knit dress from a vintage clothing haul video I did a couple of months ago. And I had this hanging in back for a while. I just recently priced it and put it on the floor. And I grabbed this one last minute because it was to our model's exact measurements. And after seeing her in it, I thought, oh, I don't know if I can sell it yet. It's just so beautiful. It's so old Hollywood, and you got to see these beautiful, gathered sleeves. It was stunning. So this one I might keep in back just so I can, contemplate it. Good morning. It is Friday. And this week has been a weird week. Here in town we had kind of a blizzard, and it's been a good week for me to get caught up on a lot of things. But today I'm really excited, and it doesn't really have anything to do with the shop technically, but tonight I'm meeting up with a lot of amazing creatives in Fargo who I can now call friends after years of working with them, and even just some that I met not that long ago. And we're just gonna have a night to hang out, talk about projects we want to do, see what each other's up to. And I'm very excited. I try to get out as much as I can, but after 6 days a week of peopling, there are some nights I go home and I don't want to be around people, even if they're people I love dearly. I just can't do it. So tonight I've been really looking forward to it. We've been planning it for a little while, and it's going to be a good night to just be around people that I love and respect and get inspired from. But speaking of inspiration, last night got the final photos back from the holiday shoot we did with Shannon on Monday. And as per usual, they're stunning. They're gorgeous. Our model was fantastic, down for anything. It always works out, and they always are stunning. I was in kind of a funk yesterday. I think it's just Christmas, winter blues, and just very excited for January and finally getting a little bit of a mental break from everything. And it just kind of all hit me at once yesterday. So ending the night, getting those photos was exactly what I needed. And I can't wait to show them all to you. So just hang on for the end of this video and I will post some of the final shots. And as per usual with any of the shoots we do, if you want to see the entire roster of photos, I will put a link to our lookbook from our website down below if you want to take more of a peek at those. But again, if you are in the Fargo-Moorhead area or looking at having a photographer to travel who does creative shoots and boudoir and everything in between, photography by Shannon Ray is like, she's amazing. She's absolutely amazing and pure artist, and I'm just so proud and happy to know her and be surrounded by just amazingly talented people who are supportive of each other's endeavors. So I am going to get ready to get some of those posted today. And yeah, just relishing all of the work that we've put in. All right, so let's get this day started. Now, I went through all of these last night and I wrote down the ones that I was going to start posting first, which was very, very hard. And part of what I love about this challenge is this was a new model that neither of us had worked with before. The amazing Audrey, she reached out to me via Instagram and I'd never met her, got her basic measurements. And it's always fun to see if what I picked ends up working, because measurements are measurements, but you just never know how they're going to just translate when you finally get them on the model. But I think it's safe to say, hit it out of the park. And if you remember, I think it was earlier, maybe last week's episode, I was really trying to challenge myself with using solid colors and not doing a lot of patterns and pattern mixing. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. Very, very happy. And it's a great way to end the year. An amazing shoot. Okay, so before I open, I am revamping the lookbook on my website. Now, I use Squarespace, and I know a lot of people use Shopify. I've been with Squarespace since I opened at this new location in 2020 during the shutdown. And it works just fine, except they changed their layout for the web design, and it's a process to relearn. But I'm getting everything organized in this lookbook so that I can have it ready to go. But this is the back end stuff that people don't see. I do all my own web stuff, everything, and it gets a little exhausting. Good morning. It is Sunday. And today I am going to be packing up orders, getting some old projects done. And I have to say, I had that meetup with some of my friends and local creatives on Friday night, and I was going to bring my camera with and just take, some video just to see what we were up to, but I ended up forgetting it, which was fine anyways, because I got to just enjoy the moment. And it was really refreshing. It was refreshing being around a group of amazing humans that at the end of it, my energy wasn't drained. I felt inspired. Everybody felt supported. And that's how it should be. It's a reminder that you shouldn't, if you're around people that drain your energy and you don't feel good after being around them, they're not people that you should be around. So I'm still riding high off of that and really excited. It's been a good week of just doing a lot of things that have juiced up my creative energy. Feels kind of cringy to say that, but so I'm just going to keep going with it. And tomorrow I'm going to meet up with another couple of those amazing women that were there yesterday, and we're just gonna hang out. And it's been nice being able to do that and take time away from the shop and the grind of working 7 days a week and just taking care of myself and just being around people that I love and inspire me. But without further ado, let's get into packing and pulling orders and get this Sunday started. All right, now I sold this stunning 1940s dress. I forgot that I never ended up putting it on the floor. I found that with a lot of these earlier pieces, I just don't want to, let's get that back up there. I don't know, I don't want to take a chance having them on the floor. I know it's been common lately that I get a lot of people coming in who just want to play dress up and take selfies of themselves in the outfits, and this happened yesterday, dump everything on the floor of the dressing room, just treat it. It reminds me very much of when I worked at the mall. A little traumatizing. So a lot of these earlier pieces, I don't want to take a chance, and I want them to be in the condition they were in when I listed them, and putting them out on the floor, it just worries me too much. So this beauty I just kept back here. It's going to be packed up and off to its new home. It's so gorgeous and beautiful, and I'm excited for the new owner to put their own story into it. And it's packed up and ready to be shipped.